They were a group of young believers who believed in Allah and worshipped Him alone. They held firmly to their faith at a time when everyone around them was worshipping idols and far away from the straight path. They began preaching to the people, urging them to return to Allah's path and to worship Him alone. But they were mocked and ridiculed for doing so. However, their faith in Allah never wavered, even as they became more isolated in their own community. Allah would then inspire them to seek refuge in a cave away from their corrupt village. So they took their dog and left their homes and comfortable lives behind and went to live in this cave. وَإِذِ اعْتَزَلْتُمُوهُمْ وَمَا يَعْبُدُونَ إِلَّا اللَّهَ فَأْوُوا إِلَى الْكَهْفِ يَنْشُرْ لَكُمْ رَبُّكُمْ مِنْ رَحْمَتِهِ وَيُهَيِّئْ لَكُمْ مِنْ أَمْرِكُمْ مِرْفَقًا. Since you have distanced yourselves from them and what they worship besides God, take refuge in the cave. Your Lord will extend His mercy to you and accommodate you in your ordeal. It is in this cave that Allah would bless them with great miracles, one of them being that they would sleep for 309 years. During that long period of time, Allah would protect them from the heat of the sun, turning their bodies away from the sunlight. He would also circulate air inside the cave so they can breathe. When they finally woke up, they asked each other, "How long have we been sleeping for?" "Maybe a day or part of a day," one replied. Hungry for food, one of them took some of their money and returned to the village to get something to eat. When he arrived there, he was stunned to find an entirely different village. The people of their village were now believers and were worshipping Allah alone. He would come to realize that the money he brought with him to buy food was old and useless. They would then come to realize that Allah intervened to protect them at a time when everyone around them was corrupt and worshipping idols. Allah preserved their bodies and resurrected them when the people of their village were back on the straight path, worshipping Allah alone. We learn from their story that in the face of overwhelming corruption and misguidance all around you, if you stay firm on the straight path and hold on to your faith, Allah will always take care of you. The chapter then moves on to the next story that deals with the fitna of wealth.